Welcome back to another top 10 type of list. These are 10 series I like to see DC Comics bring back. Yeah, because, well, with several titles recently getting axed, titles like in the past few months, like Superwoman, Blue Beetle, Supergirl, Super Sons is ending, Batgirl and the Birds of Prey is ending. Yeah, a lot of really good titles. Now, Blue Beetle, I didn't see the reasoning for the canceling of that book, though some would say because of low sales and because of some idiot on comicbook.com. Oh yeah, he thought that the series ran out of steam after the first arc. No, it didn't. It did not. It was a good 12 issues during Kiffin's run. I'm not here talking about basically about people's opinions on how books are coming out. All right, now these are 10 series I like to see DC bring back. Number one, The Outsiders. Yeah, I don't see why DC should, why DC has bring this title back, because do you know how long it's been since this title ended? It's been 7 years since this title ended. 7 years. Title ended back in 2011. Excuse me, though most of the characters have since popped up into this universe since then, and they did finally bring back the Outsiders thanks to Scott Snyder bringing back a Dark Knight Metal, revealing to be a secret hidden team that Batman formed sometime prior to that, which had pretty much most of the founding lineup minus Metamorpho for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why this was, but I don't see why they can't do it. And if you want to look for a writer to actually do it, why not Perry J. Tomasi? Because he's rather have his one for Superman, so why not have him write the book? Oh yeah, how about Patrick Lee? How about him and Patrick Gleason reunite for a book that they're doing from issue one, which is probably the first book they've actually done. Uh, well, they did start off Superman. They did a few arcs together, but a full series. Last one they did together was Batman and Robin, but they did do a few arcs for Superman. But I could see these two doing the artwork for the series. They're doing the work, be the creative team for the series. Other people I could see Chuck Dixon doing it again. I mean, he had a fantastic run of the book, and I've spoken to him before. He loves The Outsiders, so I don't see why he can't do it. Maybe bring back the artists he had during that particular run. Definitely could see that. Yeah, The Outsiders. Number two, Firestorm and the Atom. Yeah, basically ongoing series for these two characters for two reasons. One, because they're both in the Arrowverse. Well, Firestorm I heard recently just left, but I don't see why not. And plus, DC has done virtually nothing with this character in 2 years. I mean, his last physical appearance was in the miniseries Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah, the series that was not the name itself wasn't name only reference to the TV show. I don't see why this can't happen for in the case of Firestorm. In the case of the Atom, also featured on the Legends of Tomorrow, though it's Ray Palmer, not Roy Cheadle. At least they get something for Roy Cheadle to do, because well, they just ended Just Like America. I don't see why not. hmm All right, number three, Justice League Task Force. This series I think definitely should happen due to the fact there's a lot of characters because of the whole DC, because of Justice League No Surrender, basically shift around the Justice League titles and the Teen Titans titles and shifting around. It'll give these characters something to do. Like mostly, you can see the lineup be pretty much the entire Titans lineup minus Nightwing. Yeah, because well, what else are they gonna do with these characters? Have the characters from Titans, and pretty much the entirety of the lineup for Justice League America, the ones that are still around. You can use Justice Foundation as basically the official field name for the team. This have that as name of the organization, Justice Foundation. This is their special team, Justice League Task Force. I don't see why not. It'll give these characters something to do, and especially since the Titans book is coming basically Justice League Farm Team and based out of the Hall of Justice. I would say the best place for this team headquartered is out of Mount Justice, definitely. Excuse me. As for the creative team of the book, I could probably say Steve Orlando. Yeah, he could be a good choice. Um, Christopher Priest would have been a good choice, but I heard recently he's under negotiations with Marvel for exclusive contract. I would he was my first choice, especially since he was the last writer of Justice League Task Force from the 90s. But who knows? But this would be a good title to bring up because it'd be something for a lot of these characters to do because if you look at basically the whole lineup of Justice League America, with the exception of Batman and Black Canary, the rest of the team are pretty much doing nothing. Yeah, I mean Steve Orlando developed these characters so well over the course of a year, and then they axe his title after 29 issues. Give what you will. All right, number 4 is Jonah Hex. Yeah, the title ended roughly 4 years ago. Yeah, well, when it was known as All-Star Western. Yeah, and because the fact this character's popped up 3 times on the list until I haven't watched his last appearance yet, but I love what the Legends of did with the character, and I definitely think it's time to bring it back, especially since his most recent appearance was in a one-shot crossover with Yosemite Sam. Yeah, that was interesting, which was written by Jimmy Palmiotti, the last known writer of Jonah Hex, and that's book to Mark Textra basically if would he like to see the title come back because he did a fantastic job doing the book. He says he would love it. He would love to do the artwork himself. I wouldn't mind it because Mark Textra is a fantastic artist, and I'm sure Jeremy Palmiotti would love to do it. I'm sure he would love to write the character again. All right, so number 5, and this is not a surprise to a lot of people, JSA, because DC has been teasing this team's return for the past couple years. Bring this title back. All right. Number 6, Black Lightning. Yeah, he did have a miniseries recently with Cold Dead Hands, written by one of his co-creators, Tony Isabella. I could definitely see an ongoing series for Black Lightning due to the fact the TV show is really good, and the fact that, well, it seems like DC finally feels like doing something with the character after doing almost nothing with the character for the past 7 years. I mean, his only appearances have been a 4-issue arc from DC Universe Presents, pop up for a couple issues Justice League, and of course pop up for cameos in Dark Knight's Metal, and of course having that miniseries. Yeah, but I could definitely see DC giving him an ongoing series again. Number 7, I don't know why in the world DC ended this series for roughly 2 years ago. Secret 6, fantastic title. Gail Simone did a fantastic job with the book, and yet the end of the book after 14 issues. Though the book did suffer delays for some stupid reason. But I could definitely see them bringing it back. Number 8, Shazam or Power of Shazam. Yeah, the DC Captain Marvel character. Because here's kind of the thing. This character does not physically appear in the comic book in 2 years. His only appearance throughout the entire DC Rebirth was a cameo in Hellblazer Rebirth. And that was it. I'm kind of like, okay, why was this guy removed from Justice League? I mean, there was nothing wrong with him beyond the Justice League anyway. Jeff Johns did a fantastic job with the character. And yet, nobody's done anything with the character. Maybe give him an ongoing series. That'd be a good idea. I'm sure you're already reading the book. Because I read Power of Shazam, great title. But knowing DC, they'll get so jealous that Shazam is selling really good, they'll axe the title like they did before, where they axed the last book that he had after only 41 issues. Yeah, roughly like a little over 3 years. Almost 3.5 years publishing. Yeah. Number 9, Swamp Thing. Yeah, I would love to see this title come back. Now, I could see possibly why DC can't bring it back because both his creators both passed away, but I would think at the success of the Swamp Thing Winter Special, yes, there's definitely a call for a Swamp Thing ongoing series. Especially since the last one ended, I think it was roughly 3 years ago. Yeah, it ended like 3 years ago. Of course, it was later replaced with a miniseries done by Lee Wein. He's one of the first of 2. The other, of course, was the Convergence miniseries. Yeah, last one ended after 40 issues, but I could definitely see how it come back. Especially since it's a good time to bring it back anyways. And plus, he's a great character. Like, who else just write it? Probably Ray Fox. Him or James Amadeus. And last but not least, Supergirl. Yep, Supergirl. Even though, yes, the title just ended, and how should I put this? Well, the reason why DC ended because they don't know what Batman Business plans, but hopefully they bring back Supergirl because the last book was really good. Despite the fact, yes, the book did throw in some elements from the Supergirl TV show, but I didn't feel as though that they hampered the book. all. I mean, if you look at it correctly, you can definitely see that. Well, that was just background. It wasn't like it wasn't like, well, if you look at it, the DEO was not headed by Martian Manhunter like it is in the TV show. In the comic, it's still headed by Bones. Though originally it was Cameron Chase, who was the section director for the overall director of the agency, is Bones himself. Which, yeah, those that don't know who director Bones is, he's a creation of Roy Thomas from the series Infinity Inc. A highly recommended, awesome series. And I do recommend reading it. It's a great comic book. It only lasted 51 issues. Yes, there was the ongoing series published 2000s, but it has nothing to do with the original comic book. I just kind of wish DC would actually, put the series properly in trade, especially since, well, one of the characters did appear on Flash, Atom Smasher, though he got killed off in his debut appearance. Yeah, he was played by WWE superstar Edge. Yep. But Bones, basically, he has this thing where whenever he has his like actual bones, he actually can kill people by touching them. Yeah, if he doesn't wear his gloves. Of course, the guy constantly smokes and wears a suit. Originally, he wore like a cape and a very gimmicky costume, but that was the '80s for you. All right, so yeah, I definitely could see the second back. I would definitely recommend bringing back Steve Orlando because he was the most recent writer. Here, either him or Tony Bedard. Yeah, two good writers. Oh, another good one, Sterling Gates. Yeah, he'd be another good writer to be the writer of the book for if they decide to bring the title back. Because I highly doubt Bendis is going to write it because he's busy doing Superman and Action Comics. All right, so that's it for this episode. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for more videos. I might have a free comic haul later on today because I'm going to Free Comic Day soon, and you'll see what I get when I get back. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.